Greetings everyone, and today we are going to discuss about Phylum Platyhelminthes. Phylum Platyhelminthes, also known as flatworms, because they are having a flattened structure. They are having a flattened structure, constructed structure at the dorsoventral side. They are having two sides of their body: the dorsal side, which is the front side, and ventral side, which is the backward side. So dorsal side and ventral side are two different sides, whereas the side which is found at the center, which is known as the dorsoventral side, is the side where the flatworms are flattened or constricted, due to which these are known as flatworms, or due to which these are known as the flatworms or platyhelminths. Now here they are having some general characteristics that first of all, these are bilateral. Bilateral symmetry. They possess bilateral symmetry. They are acylomates, as well as they are triploblastic. Apart from which, they are having the evolution derived from the Cnidarians in such a manner that first there was a coelomate, there was a coelenterate like worm, which then evolved into the planula larva, or the larva of planaria, which then ultimately formed the first platyhelminths, which is planaria. Apart from which, they can range the size from microscopic, which includes planaria, to 20-meter long as tapeworms. Apart from which, they usually live in aquatic environment, but they also live in wet soil. Usually, they live in aquatic environment, and as they live in aquatic environment, they mostly live in marine water, while some also live in fresh water. Examples of freshwater platyhelminths include planaria, and marine water involves other examples as well. So here in this case, this is how we do it. And now here, as you can see, they are triploblastic, having three layers: endodrome, mesodrome, and ectodrome. Mesodrome is a layer which is filled with mesodermal tissue, which is also known as parenchyma. Apart from which, when it comes to their nervous system consists of two, which consists of a pair of ganglia. Ganglia is a collection of nerve cells. Ganglia is a connection of nerve cells. So there are two ganglia, pair of ganglia, which are connected with a pair of with a pair of ganglia, which is connected with a pair of lateral nerve cords, pair of lateral nerve cords, which are interconnected with each other at several interactions, in such a manner that, as you can see in the diagram, that here they are interconnected with each other at several interactions. In such a manner, as you can see in the diagram, there is the yeah. So here we are having the ganglia. These are the ganglia. Apart from which, there are two lateral longitudinal nerve cords. These are two lateral longitudinal nerve cords which are interconnected with each other through nerves, which cause to form a ladder-like structure, due to which they are having a ladder-type nervous system. Apart from which, this is how their nervous system is to be seen. When it comes to excretory system, it consists of two lateral running canals. It consists of two lateral running canals, which further divides into several blind end tubules, which have the blind end to be having a cell, which is a cup-shaped cell, also known as the excretory cell of platyhelminths, which is the flame cells of proton nephridia, which is involved in the formation of excretory system of platyhelminths. As these are eumetazoa, they are having organs as well as organ systems. Now, uh, now in this case, excretory system consists of a lateral canal which opens into blind end tubules, which is having their blind ends to be having flame cells or protonephridia, which are cup-shaped cells, which are cup-shaped cells having cilia over them, which are cup-shaped cells having cilia over them. Apart from which, the excretory product is ammonia because they live in fresh water, and rest when it comes to their reproduction, where there are two means of reproduction. First includes asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction involves regeneration mostly, while sexual reproduction involves fertilization of male and female gametes. And in sexual reproduction, they are mostly hermaphrodites. They are mostly hermaphrodites, and their uh, fertilization is internal fertilization, which means it occurs within the body of organism, and the circulatory or respiratory system is all done with the help of diffusion because there is no circulatory respiratory system, all done through diffusion. And when it comes to the evolutionary point of view, they are evolved from Natarians due to another fact as well, that they are having gastrovascular cavity, the same cavity which was present in the Natarians. So they are having gastrovascular cavity. Apart from which, a few things I would like to discuss here. They are having two major classes. Free swimming. They're having three major classes, which are classified on the basis of the following two major type of organisms: free swimming or free living organisms, and second includes the parasites. Now, free living organisms, swimming, as an example of planaria. Parasites are those which live in or on the body of another organism. So these are parasites, including example of tapeworms, as well as that includes examples of liver fluke. Now here, in this case, the liver fluke, there are some of the parasites here which complete their life cycle on the body of one host, or sometimes there are parasites which complete their life cycle on the body of two hosts. So uh, those which complete their life cycle on the body of one host is known as monogenic uh, parasites, and secondly, the parasites which complete their life cycle on the body of two organisms, they are digenic parasites. They are digenic parasites. Liver fluke is a digenic parasite. It completes its life cycle in the body of snake and in the liver of sheep. So this is how it completes its life cycle. So it is a biogenic parasite. Apart from this, these are classified into the following classes. That here there are three major classes, which includes Terbellurium. I'm not sure about the spell, but this is Terbellurium, which includes planaria, and Terbellurium is a class in which there are free swimming, free living platyhelminthes. Apart from which, second class includes Derma, Dermatoda. Dermatoda involves liver fluke. Dermatoda involves liver fluke and other endo as well as ectoparasites which live inside or outside the body of an organism. These usually involve organisms which live in the liver, lungs, or any alimentary canal of other uh, vertebrates, including fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals. Apart from which, tapeworms are involved in the class Cystoda. Cystoda are those which includes those parasites which live particularly in the alimentary canal of vertebrate animals, and as they live in the alimentary canal of the vertebrate animals, they are dependent on the alimentary canal, which means they do not have, which means they directly absorb the digested food from their alimentary canal, so they do not have any alimentary canal. They have a ribbon shaped body. They have a shape shaped body. They have a ribbon-shaped body. No alimentary canal, ribbon-shaped body, as well as these live in the alimentary canal of other organisms, other vertebrate animals. All right. After that, uh, the digestion is sac-like digestion. The digestion is sac-like digestion, which means it is done through the main mouth. Uh, digestion as ingestion is done through the mouth, and their alimentary canal is divided into several integrated branches, several integrated diverse branches, from where the food is then easily diffused into different cells of the platyhelminths. So in this case, this is how the structure works. And apart from this, examples of this includes planaria, having its scientific name is uh, scientific name is Dipsia. Tapeworm, having its scientific name is tapeworms, having a scientific name is Tilia senicata, seginata. Tilia seginata, Tinea. Oops, it is not Tinea, it's Tinea seginata. Tinea seginata is the scientific name of tapeworms, Deuxia for planaria, and for liver fluke it's Solia, Celia hepatica. Celia hepatica. This not sure about the spell once again. I apologize for that. It's Celia hepatica, or it's Phasolia, I guess. Phasolia hepatica. So these are some scientific names, and that's all about the video. Hopefully, we'll meet again in another one.